Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for race 4 of round 3 of the LPB Cup Championship on GT Sport. Ready for race 4 then. Get ready for a start. SHAREfactory on pole because he was 5th in the last race. Bidzster in 5th with maximum weight on after that last one. Hopefully just as much drama in this race as it was in the last few. We're more into the evening now and we are off. Good start by everyone, I think. Bidzster, good start, and a few people at the back with good starts as well, so watch this space. Down towards the first corner, SHAREfactory into the lead then, no surprise with no weight on the car. Well, hardly any weight on the car, 40 kilo. Out of that corner, TY very sideways, everyone else concertinaing up, down towards the chicane. This could get interesting. We go down, everyone through at once, fantastic stuff. So it's SHAREfactory, Neil, TY, Bidzster. Oh no, it's not Neil. Neil's gone backwards. Neil's completely lost it in the chicane. Whether he was pushed or it was his own error, I don't know, but we'll have a look after the first lap. So TY in second place there, Bidzster third, Callum fourth. Car running wide in the background, that's Task 1. Task 1 running really wide in the background. He's got no weight in this one because he's had all his weight took off. Because he finished quite low down in that race before, as we got a few cars side by side up ahead. Callum and Nick Hash going side by side into the downhill section. Brave stuff. Nick Hash now right on the back of Bidzster. Bidzster struggling in this one, remember, he's got maximum ballast on board. Heavy as hell, that car. Down to the next corner, Nick Hash to the inside of Bidzster, but no way through. Callum looking for the switchback on the inside now, into the little kink. Nick and Callum, contact a bit there. Nick Hash not giving up. Into the last corner, Callum and Nick Hash not giving up on each other. Nick Hash trying to go right round the outside, then the inside for the next corner. Callum has to run wide and give him space, otherwise he would have got completely took out by Nick Hash there. So Nick Hash sort of forcing the issue really, but Nick Hash forces his way up to 4th place. Callum back down to 6th now. SHAREfactory leads the first lap then. SHAREfactory's in the lead, followed by TY, followed by Bidzster. Into the first corner, everyone cleanly through there. Nick Hash and Rodders close together. Rodders in 5th place, good showing by Rodders. Task 1 and Callum running close together. Again, they might look the similar colours, but they're not teammates. Hopefully that'll be resolved next week. As we go into the chicane, Task 1 looking for a way through, no way through there. Callum closes right up on the back of Rodders. Rodders makes a mistake, Callum just goes through. Callum goes through, Rodders makes a mistake. Task 1 tries to go round him as well, but no way through, I don't think. Rodders keeps the inside line. Task 1 trying to go around the outside. Rodders using a bit more track than he should have, but Rodders keeps 6th place for now. There's Mr. Sloan in 9th place, doing a decent job, a bit over the curb. Neil Farmack recovering from that first lap incident, which we will get a replay of just now. Okay, here's a replay on lap 1 of what happened to Neil, so we're on board with TY. Coming down towards the chicane, onto the brakes, turn in, and Neil just turns in too early for the right hand corner and then just exits stage left. So there goes SHAREfactory up the hill. TY second, Bidzster third, Nick Hash fourth. Close together, Bidzster defends the inside. He tries to move across to defend the inside at the last minute in the braking zone, but Nick Hash no way through. It was probably just before the braking zone. Just naturally started to move the car across. Nick Hash could not find a way through, as we've got a couple of cars side by side in the background, but we'll watch Bidzster and Nick Hash for now. No way through there, as we've got Task 1 and Rodders close together. Task 1 goes through past Rodders into 6th place. Out of the last corner and down the straight we go. So a bit more spread out, but I'm sure things will pack up towards the middle part of the race as tyres start wearing. People start getting a bit tired because remember, this is the 4th race now. A lot of mental concentration needed in these races. Go into the first corner and out of it. Nick Hash right on the back of Bidzster again. So Bidzster again with that maximum ballast on, not doing himself any favours with that weight. Remember, TY and SHAREfactory's got weight as well, as Nick Hash goes to the outside. Trying to go through into the chicane. No, you don't, says Bidzster. Has to fold back down towards the next corner. Through the chicane. There goes Callum. We'll watch out for Callum as well. He's on some decent pace as well. We go into the hairpin. All still quite spread at this stage of the race. Task 1 and Seat 1 aren't spread though, they're right behind each other. Task 1 makes a mistake out the corner. Seat 1 just gets the drive, goes straight through even before the next corner. So Seat 1 goes through. Rodders back down to 8th now, so Rodders had a few mistakes there, back down to 8th place. As we go over the curb, Seat 1 and Task 1 very close together. Task 1 right round the outside of Seat 1. Brilliant stuff there. As we look at, oh, we've got Nick Hash off. Nick Hash off. I don't know whether there's contact with Bidzster or not, but Nick Hash goes off, turns the car round into the wall, so something definitely happened there. As Rodders, bang, straight up the inside of seat 1. Boom, have that. So multiple little incidents there, so we'll get replays on that. Okay, here's a replay of what happened to Bidzster and Nick Hash. So see, Bidzster goes a bit wide and Nick Hash goes, tries to pass Bidzster on the right hand side, hits the grass and no way through there. So Bidzster, so Nick Hash tries to go around the outside of Bidzster, and then you see Rodas there, bang. We'll get another angle on the Rodas incident. Okay, here's a replay now from on board with Nick Hash. So going down the hill, so see Bidzster leaves him room on the right hand side. Nick Hash goes to the right. He should have backed off really and just spinned himself round. And then if you look back here, here's Rodders. So see they slow down. Rodders very, very late on the brakes and bang! Hits Seek in the side and then continues. Really should have let Seek 1 back through late. So as you come back from all them, Seek 1 up the inside of Rodders into the last corner. Rodders goes, oh, that far wide, we couldn't even see him. So I think Rodders leaves the door wide open and gives him an open invitation to take the place. So it goes through. Cyrex in the lead then. Bidzster back down to 3rd after that incident with Nick Hash. Callum 4th. So Callum in 4th, catching up to Bidzster now. Cyrex still in the lead then. Remember, he's on 5th place weight from the last race. He's on 40 kilos. TY behind him is on 3rd place weight, so he's on 120 kilos. So it's a big difference between the two cars. Here we go. Down to the hairpin. Cyrex fastest first sector of the race so far. TY still following suit. A little bit of a twitch out that corner for Cyrex, but no harm done. Bidzster and Callum now out that corner. Bidzster with a bad run there. Callum looking to get a good run up the hill, and also the weight will not help Bidzster's top end speed. As we go down here, down the downhill section, through the right, through the left, and then right again. Over the curb, Bidzster goes over the curb, bit of a bad line there. Callum could pounce here, well will he? Might go for the inside, or he's going to wait it out. He's going to wait and see if he can get a good run onto a straight or something. So sensible driving there from Callum. As TY now right behind Cyrex, going down towards the last corner. Into the last corner we go. Cyrex with a good line through there, not giving anything away just yet. See TY right behind him. Bidzster's. Oh, Bidzster and Callum so close together. Bidzster just holding off Callum for now, but I wonder if it's just a matter of time because of the weight. There he goes, here comes Callum. He's on the outside, he's on the wrong side of the track, but he might be able to get through even before the line. Bidzster on maximum ballast. Callum is on the 2nd place ballast, so he's got 40 kilos lighter. He's not fully light, but he's light enough to go right round the outside of Bidzster. Oh, fantastic move if he can pull this off. Right round the outside of him. And gets through. Good move there from Callum, right round the outside of Bidzster. Just uses that extra 40 kilos of lightness to help him and through the chicane. Oh, Bidzster makes a little error there using the turbulent air. This Beetle not responding to the turbulent air very well. As Task 1, Seat 1 and Nick Hash through, there'll be plenty of turbulent air between them lot. Go into the hairpin. Seat 1 closes on Task 1. Task 1's a bit wide, but just about gets a good enough run up the hill. Close stuff there as we look back at the leaders. Cyrex and TY close together. Cyrex defends down the hill. It's going to slow him up. TY goes to the outside. Cyrex goes to the inside. Down the hill. Down to this 90-degree left-hander at the bottom of the hill. Cyrex defends. He's got to slow the car right down on the apex to defend, and he does, and he gets tapped by TY. TY hits him up the back end. TY's pulling off the track to wait for him. Good job by TY there to wait for him. As Callum says, haha, thank you. And Bidzster says, haha, thank you. So TY gets back going after hitting Cyrex there, as with a bit more grass coming up there. I think, yeah, Cyrex making a little error there as he lets his teammate go through Task 1. So all changed there then. Well, Task 1 goes up over the curb. We'll get some replays in. Here's a replay of that incident on board with Cyrex on lap 5. So TY goes to the outside, we're defending the inside. Onto the brakes we go. And then TY comes out the corner, and there's actually no contact. Cyrex actually just puts the power on too much and goes round. There was not actually no contact there. So TY didn't actually have to wait. That was Cyrex's own fault. but TY gentlemanly waits just in case it was actually lag contact. So good job by TY, and then Sarex resumes in 4th place there. So after those incidents then, TY back down to 7th, so obviously kicking himself after that little contact with Nick Hash there, but again Nick Hash was defending, TY wanted the position, so hard to call that really, as Callum goes through the first corner in 1st place then. Bit of a gift for Callum in this one, but still, if you've got the opportunity to take it, then do it. To finish first you must finish. And that's the one example that Callum brings to this group. Always consistent, always finishing high up, and that's why he's one of the main contenders for this championship. So Callum in the lead of this championship, in the lead of this race then. Bidzster 2nd, Task 1 in 3rd with his teammate Sarex right behind him. As we go into the hairpin, Task 1 a bit quick into there, he's going to run really wide. Sarex goes up the inside, but again, even though he ran wide, he'll get a good run up the hill, and Sarex will have to tuck him behind. Seat 1 now looking to make the move. So the blue and grey car on the outside, Seat 1, there he is. Up alongside Sarex. I do wish Team Black would get rid of that blue. There we go. Down here, so I think we've got a car. Oh, Bidzster's gone off there. Bidzster's made a mistake, he's gone right back down. He's in defensive mode now from Task 1. Task 1 goes right round the outside of him. Bidzster's not giving up though. Down, up over the King, almost 3 wide. Task 1's gone through. Sarex is looking for a way through now past Bidzster. Bidzster in 4th place. Keep trying to defend the inside. Sarex goes through. Bidzster keeps to the outside and gets a decent run. Remember, even though we've got maximum ballast on, Bidzster's not afraid of that. He'll still fight. As Sarex and Seat 1 now close together. TY's back. Nick Hash is back in this. 5-car train to the first corner. Bidzster goes to the inside to pass Task 1. Onto the brakes. Inside goes Bidzster, past Task 1, but runs wide. And Task 1 goes straight back through. Onto the grass, Sarex goes past on the left-hand side, passes them both. Brilliant stuff. Sarex, every opportunist, takes the positions. Nick Hash is now alongside Task 1. This can only end in tears. Down to the chicane, and Nick Hash just sneaks through ahead of Task 1. Brave stuff. Phenomenal driving there from some people. Fantastic. Bidzster defending now hard from Nick Hash. And they've both gone off into the wall, and then 3 wide. Seat 1, Task 1, Bidzster. Oh, this is epic stuff. Down up the hill then. This is where Bidzster's weight will not help him. Task 1 on the outside. Nick Hash looking to take up any opportunity. Oh, there's contact between Seat 1 and Bidzster, but no harm done. Down the hill, Bidzster running wide. Task 1 on the outside. Contact again with Bidzster there. And Task 1 goes off. Bidzster goes back down. Nick Hash goes straight through the middle and tries to get back on the back of Task 1. Nick up the inside into the hairpin. Oh, into the 90-degree corner, sorry. And Nick Hash hits Task 1. It's getting a bit rough here, boys. Come on, calm it down. Oh, Nick Hash hits Task 1 again. Nick Hash just takes Task 1 straight off the track. Bidzster goes for the switchback, trying to get Nick Hash, but no way through there. Task 1's rattled by that. Oh, wow. All happened there, so we'll get some replays on that last lap. Okay, let's go on board with Task 1 for the lap 7 and see what happened around all this lap. So going into the first corner, Bidzster's up the inside of us and then goes through, and then goes wide. We go back through, and then we go wide onto the curb, and Bidzster and Sarex go one at each side. Now Nick Hash is coming up, so they've gone through. Nick Hash is coming up behind us. He's going to try and go alongside us into this next corner. Brave stuff, and then Bidzster's in front of us. There's Nick Hash, and then whoa, just slices straight in front of us just before the next corner. Brave stuff by Nick Hash there. As we go into the next corner, Bidzster defends from Nick Hash into the next corner, but then they both end up running wide as a result. There was no contact, and then Task 1 tries to go through and almost gets sandwiched by Seat 1 and Bidzster. And then Nick Hash is behind. Bidzster and Seat 1 now side by side. We're trying to go alongside Bidzster now. There he is. And then into the bit down here, Bidzster goes over the curb, Seat 1 goes wide. We have to slow up. Nick Hash is around here somewhere. Bidzster runs wide there, and we try and go around the outside. More contacts made. Bidzster goes backwards. Here comes Nick, trying to go around to the right-hand side, and then goes to the inside, and then dives to the inside. Bang! Hits us in the side, and then there goes Nick alongside us, and then bang again, and then we go off track. Nick goes through, and Bidzster's right behind Nick, and there goes TY. And then Bidzster tries to get through back past Nick, and no way through there. As Task 1 has a bit of a slide out that corner. So that was the chaotic 7th lap on board with Task. So as we come back from that then, Nick Hash and Bidzster still fighting it out for fourth and 5th. Callum in the lead from Cyrex, Seat 1 and Nick, and then Nick, then Bidzster. So Nick defends the inside, keeps to the inside. Bidzster's lost it! Bidzster's lost it! Oh, TY must have hit him! TY must have hit him! So Rodders goes through, so there was some kind of contact there. We'll get another replay on that. Okay, here's a replay now on board with TY to see what happened between him and Bidzster at the first corner on lap 8. So see Nick Hash and Bidzster there. Bidzster goes a bit wide into the corner, and TY bang! Just carries too much speed on the way in. Bidzster wide and spins 360 degrees and then gets going. So as we come back from that then, Bidzster goes back down to 7th after the TY T-bone, and Rodders goes through into 6th place. So Rodders up to 6th, Bidzster want revenge now. Try and get the inside for the next corner. He's up the inside of Rodders into the hairpin. Good move there from Bidzster. Now it's TY's turn to try and get past Rodders as well. Bidzster goes up the hill. TY losing control of the back end. Not having a good race in this car. They're all close together. So Callum in the lead then. Cyrex 2nd, Team Black. Team Blue 3rd, Seek 1. Nick Hash 4th place. Team Yellow. And then Team Black, Task 1. I only know this because I'm looking at the spreadsheet. Can't tell by the colours because they all look so similar, the blue and the black cars, but hopefully by the next round they will be sorted. I'm not allowing the colours like this again. So Team Black have got to get rid of that blue that's on their car. So there's all sorts of colours they could go for that's not blue. There's the actual Team Blue. Seek 1 goes through. Nick Hash behind, just still line astern. Fastest lap of the race for Nick Hash as well on lap 4. 136.553 on the right hand side of your screen there. Catching up towards Seat 1 now. He's gonna, I thought he was gonna dive for the inside then. As Cyrex locks up his wheels, goes a bit more straight on. Seat 1 closes up. So all 3 cars closing up to each other now. Callum's still with a decent lead in this race. There he is out front. There's Cyrex and Seat 1 and Nick Hash. Still all close together. Last lap of the race then. Over the curves we go. Cyrex makes an error. Cyrex makes an error. Seat 1's going to be right up behind him. So is Nick Hash. Coming down towards the hairpin. Will anyone go for a move? Nick Hash looking to have a go at Seek. Seek goes up the inside of Cyrex. Cyrex makes a mistake. Oh, door handle to door handle up the hill. And Cyrex still keeps position for now. Seat 1 and Nick Hash side by side. Up the hill. None of these two want to give up. But Nick Hash has to as Seat 1 goes over the curb, almost 2 wheels, and then almost again there. Cyrex goes through. Seat 1 behind. Anyone for 2nd place. Cyrex defends. Nick Hash is going to go and make it 3 wide, go for a banzai move up the inside. And over ambitious, completely locks up. And then no way through, opportunistic move, but a bit daft at the same time. Just ran completely wide. That were either going to be an accident or run wide. But luckily he did actually run wide. Cyrex goes in through in 2nd place then. As Callum comes across the line. Well done to Callum. Callum wins the race. Good job there by Callum. Cyrex is going to be 2nd from Seat 1. And Nick Hash in 4th place. Task 1 in 5th. Bidzster's got past TY on the last corner, we missed that. So I don't know if there's a contact or anything, but we'll get a replay. Here's a replay of Bidzster and TY into the last corner. Bidzster dives up the inside of TY. I don't think there was any contact there, but Bidzster slices his way up the inside, straight back through, and TY finishes in 7th. Replay. So as you come back from that, Bidzster finishes in 6th place. TY in 7th, Rodders 8th, Neil Farmack 9th, so not a good showing there from Team Green, and the 2nd Team Orange car, Mr. Slow One, rounds out the 10. Okay guys, let's run you through those results then. So Callum was the winner in that one, good win for Callum there. Cyrex in 2nd place, 3rd place goes to Seek, good podium there for Seek, 4th place to Nick Hash. Task 1 finishes in 5th, Bidzster down in 6th position, TY in 7th, Rodders comes across the line in 8th. Neil Farmack with a not a very good 9th place for him. That'll not help his championship. And Mr. Slow One in 10th position. Nick Hash then with the fastest lap, 1:36.5. So, good win there for Callum. There he is in the tunnel. There's Callum, he's the winner of that race. So he will carry maximum ballast next time round for the special event. Not one that's to be missed. It's going to be 4 very close races. Yes, 4 races, 4 15-minute races in the next one for the special event and double points. So don't miss out on that one, guys. So we'll see you guys next time. Take care.